Let's put it on the keyboard. We turn up. That's it. We deserve this. 9 fucking months. It's finally here. We have dreamed of this day. Well, at least me. I know Nick is iffy about the Lucifer thing, but he enjoys enough to watch it.
It's certainly more pleasant than the smell of that whiskey Hennessy thing.
Not whiskey, cognac. Whiskey's like Johnny Walker, and you need your chaser. You know what I mean? Lucifer turns up, hey, I'm doing it too. In a similar kind of glass too. On the rocks, baby. Cognac on the rocks, right? I'm partying tonight too, so I'm pre-gaming for that as well. I'm trying to get in the vibe. And we have this wine, as part of the decor because family dinner. I know they're going to have wine. We saw it in the trailers. Reluctantly, I am a Lucifer fan, so I follow all the actors, the show's Instagram page. And, of course, when I go to the Explore page, every fan page of Lucifer shoots out a whole bunch of content. So I'm surrounded by Lucifer all day on social media. So, not unlike him. Him is more Star Trek. This is Lucifer 5B. Ready, Nick?
Yeah.
Any anticipation? Anything you expect?
I expect devilish shenanigans to go about.
Let's do it. Got my drink in me. Let's have fun. Let's enjoy this. The God of all states. Save driver, save 40%.
Father. You're here.
Well, you've got my attention.
Oh, Father, thank you for coming.
You gotta say, how the fuck did they do that shit? Like, they shoot it and you have the whole priest and still frozen. Is that like some kind of green screen?
I imagine it would be.
It's impressive because I think they're still in there because they did shoot it in there. That scene in that fucking. So I guess it's kind of like maybe they juxtapose in 2 different shots.
Well, only they do that anyway, just to have 2 Tom Elses on screen.
Yeah, but so they probably did the same thing for the screen. Yeah. That's some good editing. I see why they took long to do shit like that.
Saw how they were attacking me, and look what Lucifer did to my face. Yes,
you had it coming, bitch.
This is all my fault. Go ahead, Dad. Blame it all on me, like always.
No, Father, this is all my fault. I lost control and froze time, and as the eldest brother, I should have kept a better handle on my siblings. I'm truly sorry.
I don't care who's at fault. I just want my sons to get along. Regardless
you
of
care about that now, didn't Uriel died?
Facts. No one said shit when Uriel died.
Yeah, like they only do is little fight, pop a little wings, some frozen time, and all of a sudden, no, that's enough. Fuck that. You know what I mean? You're here for a reason. I'm not buying that shit.
Come on.
Oh, fuck you.
Come on.
Word. I like that. I like that. A man he was like, fuck out of here.
You've got to be
Word.
joking.
Fuck you, dude.
No. Hell no.
Hell no.
Come now, Samael.
Oh,
I like that. Yep.
He is behind every bad thing that's ever happened to me. Well, everything apart from you, and for someone who's supposed to be omniscient, it's amazing that you never actually see that.
Is that how British people say it?
And apparently never will.
He looked like so disappointed in himself. His grandson. And I love how Lucifer is like so wired up. Like he's so jumpy. Like God made him like his heart elevate almost, you know? Mm-hmm. It's like he's very like he sees grandson. Yeah. Like, he's like Lucifer's very agitated.
Oh no, this won't do it all.
But excited to see his grandson. That's cool. Just like that. That's power right there. He didn't even lift a finger.
What just happened? And who are you?
Oh, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, we totally forgot about that.
Well, we don't get Linda's reaction to it'll be like, oh, here's my dad.
I kind of like that though. I kind of like that look with him on the baby. You know what I mean? I'm kind of cool with that.
I do like him the way he looks at the baby. Like that's like really convincing.
I like that. I like that with Minnie right there. Minnie was like, interesting. He went to a party. Let's party, brother. Let's party, Lucy. Well, I was about to immediately. God damn.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's how we used to go with gloves.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a dancer from. Oh wait, the one that said he went to dance. That's it. That's good detail right there.
And then I blinked and suddenly, no, you.
Detective, I'm sorry. I needed to get away. I couldn't take it anymore.
Take it.
People telling me what to do. Especially...
Me.
No. No, Detective, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think I pushed you too far.
She's
and
really
it wasn't
insecure.
fair
She's a real
Dude,
it's a bunch of security going around.
Just shut up and tell her what happened.
Facts.
I understand.
This show is so like that. This
I know. I hate that.
In a real
I
life
hate
world, that's like building you up. They want to build you up. I mean, just say it because in the real world, they would just say it.
Mm-hmm.
And for somebody that's forthcoming Lucifer, you'll think he'll just start spewing it out.
Yeah.
That's her reaction.
Yep. You're really here. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I met Eve, and the goddess of all creation. I even thought I met you once, but still. Yeah, I'm never gonna get used to this.
You can poke all you want. Because I'm eternally grateful to you for this beautiful grandson.
And deal with your crazy sons and getting burned by your wife. Hell yeah. She deserves heaven.
He's the cutest little baby.
I don't understand why the baby's purely black when he's mixed
That's
race,
right.
but okay.
My angel baby is technically God's grandkid.
You know he's standing right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need a drink? Water? Wine? Is it all the same to you? Yeah, I'm gonna get some options.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't eat. Or needs to eat.
Father, I do have to tell you that Lucifer was right. Michael has made quite a mess here on Earth. And I'm afraid he's not done. He's up to something.
I'm sure he
Day-to-day
knows.
isn't important, my son. This is important.
I'm sure he knows.
Family's important.
He's omniscient.
Yes, I agree. About Charlie and...
His powers.
Father, is he...
Adorable?
He would not
Yes,
answer
he
that.
is, my son.
I know he wouldn't.
God's honest truth.
Yes, but Father,
You know what? Being here
He just punned himself.
gives me an idea.
Yeah.
I think I know just what this family needs.
I can't believe he
Daddy,
punned
you
himself.
really should stay home. Just take some time off. Learning the truth about Lucifer, it's a lot. I've been there.
I'm guessing you handled it better. Or did you shoot him too?
I didn't, but I did almost poison him with the help of an evil priest.
I genuinely can't tell if that's a joke or not.
Take some time, Dad.
That's so true. And it sounds crazy.
COD seems to be blunt force trauma to head. I think
Who burns to death in a mini golf course? What the
Kinda
fuck?
Yeah, I mean, like word, like.
What are you gonna say to her? Something romantic?
He's
You
here.
have that look on your face. Well, not anymore.
What do you care? Why even ask? You're all knowing, don't you already know the answer?
Father's intuition.
Well, intuit yourself somewhere else. Yeah, actually, no. Why are you still here? Isn't the universe going to collapse with your you-like powers on Earth?
He's just here to play some mini golf, man.
Yeah. Way across.
Of course. In a church.
Of course, right?
Little church, yeah.
It's fine.
Is it? Well, as always, thanks for clearing that up. Now, if you don't mind.
I've come to ask you something.
I like that he got scared. I like that he got really scared.
I've come to ask you something.
He was so scared.
Well, go on, then.
I'd like you to join me for a family dinner.
No. Pass. Hard pass.
Sandra, I don't want to leave Earth until we've all talked.
Well, enjoy your eternity here, then, because there is absolutely no way I am sitting down to anything as absurd or torturous as a family dinner. So, where's the family?
Well, the siblings are over there, but how did you know?
Well, one of them is obviously the killer.
Of course, projection.
Doesn't even know what
That's
that
the
means.
Lucifer trademark. So much shit happening. Like, why are we worried about a case right now?
Mm-hmm.
It should just be a therapeutic episode. That's it.
Yeah. Like, thing is, like, I feel like a good series like this. It's trying to be like an episodic series, like a little overarching like character with overarching plot, but that only really works if the episodic plots have something to do, or at least if most of them have something to do with the overarching plot. And this just feels so disconnected from it.
It does.
It's like it just feels like you're wasting your time.
They're trying to force a connection.
Yeah.
That's why it always comes out so contrived.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Oh, the comic cloak.
Hello, Mazuki. I've been waiting for you. I made your favorite drink.
What makes you think she could sneak up on God? Like really? Like really?
I mean, he's omniscient. He's omnipresent.
He's omniscient. Yeah, and omnipresent.
It's okay. Where is everybody?
Well, I sent Michael to Florence to get truffles. Linda's taken Charlie for a walk. And Amenadiel is off on a personal errand. So it's just you and me. You can ask what you've come to ask.
I want you to.
I don't think
give
we're
me
going to
a
want her
soul.
family dinner or Amenadiel because she did something heinous.
So,
Understandable, but still heinous.
Yeah.
She partnered with a douchebag.
please,
Why do you want one?
because everyone has one except me.
Good answer.
That's why I can't.
You know, she's very emotional for somebody without a soul.
Yeah, I don't think having a soul is her problem.
Yeah.
Mazuki.
I think it's a different problem.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's gonna
You're
be the
perfect.
solution.
Yeah,
the way
well, I
you
guess
are.
that's her journey. That's
Don't
she's
sound
gonna learn.
It means I can't help you.
Can't or won't.
You better watch it, Tom.
Is he gonna say that she already has a soul?
That's what I wanted to know.
Still think I'm perfect now?
You are you.
What does that mean?
And I never changed that.
You know what I think?
You don't want to.
I think you messed up when you made demons. When you made me.
What are you doing here, brother?
Solving a very important case. Mini golf murder. High stakes stuff.
Father is here, Lucy. On Earth.
You heard me say mini golf, right? What?
He wants to see us. Talk to us. I mean, we can finally get some answers.
Well, based on my conversations with him so far, not bloody likely.
I like to see it as a gesture, Lucy. And one that I think that we should seriously consider.
Brother, you've done so well. Getting out from under dear old Dad's thumb. Becoming your own man.
He did.
But one fatherly slap on the back and you're back to being his dutiful lackey, aren't you?
Lackey? Well, look who's talking. Father shows up for 1 minute, Lucy. 1 minute. And you go right back to being a spoiled child. Stomping off the pout.
I wasn't pouting. Now look what you did.
That was just a pout.
All right, he's been a real ass. But he's our father, Lucy.
Yes, he is.
Almighty.
It'd be hilarious if you just heard God's voice. I can hear you, you know.
I mean, he's probably hearing them right now.
Of course he is.
Listen, what if they're all Michaels? Look how quickly they turned on each other.
Perhaps.
What if they apologized to you?
To me?
I mean, to Chris.
I don't understand. What good is apologizing to a dead body?
Detective.
Yes.
I'm.
Hey! What are you doing here?
Greatest
Ryan
man
Luther.
ever. Greatest man.
I'm the father of.
Chris Peterson, yes.
I'm always happy to see him get
I,
work.
but I'm afraid you're after the wrong suspects.
Right. Well, with all due respect.
I killed my son. And I can't let another one of my children suffer because of my mistakes.
I'm sorry, Father, but we shouldn't be surprised. I mean, Lucifer isn't mature enough. Sorry I'm late. I brought souffle.
Did he burn it? What the fuck?
Risen perfectly, just as you like them.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. I agree, 100%. Yes, cooties.
I love the way they look at him, like, the audacity of this bitch.
I'm glad you came, son.
Me too.
I find that at family events, a couple of bottles. Well, this is a family dinner, and
Your family, bitch.
Your family, you have his grandsons. I mean, you're part of the
You
family.
are the mother of my grandchild. Of course, your family.
It smells delicious, Father. You have outdone your always divine touch. Aren't you forgetting something?
Are they?
Yes,
Is he going
yes,
to say
yes.
all say it.
Oh, this should be fun.
Oh, God.
This should be fun.
She's so nervous.
I'm used to you being up there.
Look at this.
Thank you, God, for this food and the company and ocean.
Who's such a kiss-ass bitch? Look at him suck it up. Ugh, I hate this nigga.
Shoe and napkins and shoes and life.
Yeah, that about covers it, Doctor. Thank you. Amen.
Oceans.
That was beautiful, Linda.
Thank you. I just thanked God for napkins.
It was so much better than I would have done.
Okay.
He's so
Let's dig in.
reassuring. They're totally. They're the most healthy couple on the show.
Yeah, right.
Well, isn't this great?
Okay, what you try to do is
Wonderful meal with family.
Yeah, what is this?
Like
cat?
it's
What
like
is
some
this
third person.
shot?
Yeah, it's like some third person. It's probably have like kind of camera on its kind of mount through the table and it's
Yeah.
spinning slowly.
Yeah. Or they just have like.
It looks like a GoPro almost.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's what they did. I think they put like a fisheye and GoPro and just put on top
Yeah,
of
definitely fisheye, for sure.
and put on top of like lazy Susan.
Yeah, that's why distortions.
Yeah, I think there's just a lazy Susan on the table. They're just doing that.
Yeah, they could be doing that. But the thing is, they probably doing it like that's why I said something else because you're probably not there. You're probably doing it robotically, remote control.
Oh my God.
That's so forced.
I mean, this is delicious. Almost.
Heavenly?
Everyone is pointing us. This is so cringy.
At first, I thought you exploiting poor Amenadiel's fears about Charlie's mortality was just a real shit move. And impersonating me, ravaging my life, convincing a friend to shoot me, and kidnapping my girlfriend. Downright villainous. None of these sound like compliments. I started to wonder, maybe there was an end game. You create a mess big enough to bring God himself down, we'll...
Oh, so not a death of his son, but that.
Deal takes the blame, rebellious Lucifer runs off in a huff, leaving you looking like the perfect son.
I think that's too simple. I think it's a bigger reason. I think I have that right.
Well, the way they write Lucifer, he's always been a bit simple-minded.
But now, I realize it was just to bring the family together for dinner. Oh, pass the chicken. I know what you're trying to do, but I'm not going to let you ruin this, Samael. I know what you're trying to do, but I'm not going to let you ruin this, Samael.
He's gonna trigger
Very well. Michael. It's Michael. Is it? I mean, we're twins, after all. Fairly certain Dad wanted them to rhyme. Dad?
I did like the sound of that. Samael, Samael, Michael. But you boys had other ideas.
You know, I'm glad you persuaded me to come, brother. Like you said, it's worth it, even if Dad has been a real ass.
That's actually not what I said.
Yes, it is.
I was sympathizing with my little brother, Dad, trying to get him to come to dinner.
It's okay, son.
Is it? And was he? I think of what Amenadiel went through the past couple of years. All that anguish thinking he'd fallen from your favor. He lost his wings, his very sense of self.
It's a bit dramatic.
I don't think it's to discover
You're dramatic.
that he was doing it all to himself. Couldn't you have just told us that's how we all work instead of letting your favorite son think he was being brutally punished? Don't worry, brother. We're all being tortured. All in the name of our Father's mysterious ways. Oh, for example, Dad, are you ever going to tell us why hell suddenly doesn't need a warden anymore?
Mm-hmm. Good question.
Yeah, that is a great question.
I have a good reason.
Oh, it's a good reason. Well, that explains it. As always, super clear. Thanks, Pops. What are you even complaining about, Lucifer? You got your own kingdom as a reward for bad behavior. Is that how you see it?
Oh, here it comes.
Being forced to torture souls for hundreds of thousands of years was an attaboy.
That's it. Those in the comments was 10 billion.
Sure. I was king of hell, but I was still in hell. If that's not a poison chalice, I don't know what is. You have no idea what that was like, how easy you had it. Easy? I spent my entire life in the worst kind of hell there is.
Lucy, Michael, come on.
What could possibly be worse? Sharing a face with you?
He's getting upset.
Guess what? When your twin is the light bringer, turns out you have no choice but to live in the shadows. We were dealt the same hand, the same face, the same bloody shoulders, except you had a chip on yours so big you managed to self-actualize it. Oh, no, there's nothing wrong with him. Don't be fooled. You have no one to blame but yourself for who you are.
Lucy!
Oh, I blame you plenty.
Michael!
Of course you do, you petty little children!
I'm pretty sure he scared the fuck out of Luna just now. Yeah, I love that. That was great. Why the whole show can't just be this scene? You know what I mean? Fuck. Let it be 30 minutes and let it be just this. That's a nice play.
Yeah.
Single take. Fuck it. She probably should have done the whole Eastern Seaboard. I need to turn back on the lights.
And there it is. The Old Testament rat. Wasn't sure you still had it in you.
All I wanted was a nice family dinner. Apparently that's too much to ask.
Well, someone's having a mental breakdown.
Well, yeah, what else can you do?
Chicken. I get it. I get it. It's your favorite. That's why everything tastes like chicken. What? I'm sorry. I'm just really uncomfortable.
No, Linda, we're sorry that you had to witness something like this. The most dysfunctional family ever.
No. Actually, it's wonderfully normal.
The therapy thing, Linda.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, except for the rain.
It's time for family therapy.
No, it's just 3 sons who want their father's love.
But
And who don't feel like they're getting it.
But this is a small part of a much bigger family, though.
Oh, he about to say he wants dad's love. That's the biggest little bullshit ever. That's all he wants.
Dad's love.
Yes, he does.
I just want him to admit to the fact that he's a bad father. Although, maybe that's part of the reason he is a bad father. Well done, Doctor. You're as insightful as ever.
No, that wasn't exactly what I was saying. As usual.
You're really being unfair.
Oh, come on, brother. Would you treat Charlie the same way Dad's treated us?
Well,
Be honest. Please.
There's no question. He's a deadbeat father, but he's also God. He has different responsibilities, different priorities.
I'm sorry, Dad, but I hope not.
And you'd do anything for your son, wouldn't you?
I would.
He's acting like he did nothing wrong, though.
I don't agree on much, but the one thing that we all have in common is you, Dad. And how much you've screwed us up. I mean, if all the apples are bad,
Nobody's eating.
maybe it's the tree that's the problem.
I'm sorry you feel that way. All I ever wanted was to empower you. All my children. Make your own choices.
Is that why you've always been so cryptic?
Before you answer that cryptically, I would like to instead ask you one simple question and get one simple answer. A confession, if you will.
Dad, you don't have to do this. What's your question, Samael?
Dad, do you love us?
That's the most direct question he's ever asked ever.
Yeah.
I was surprised he just came out with it.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to tell you, then I really have failed.
Right, then you failed it, but
No, then.
That's not what he said.
Well, he didn't say yes, did he? You know what I do when I don't want to lie? I don't answer the question. Pick that up from you, Dad. I thought this moment would give me some catharsis. But instead, it's just made me realize one simple truth. That you will never love us. Because you're incapable of love.
I think you're projecting.
And that's just sad. For all of us.
Yeah, I think God knows he's projecting too. Nobody ate nothing. No one ate anything.
Linda ate some.
Yeah, she only ate. So should we eat?
More wine?
Most of our glasses are full. I don't think wine is what they need.
What do you say, Father?
Michael, you're no longer welcome on Earth.
Sinners.
Oh shit!
You were running from us. You were chasing her. Why?
She killed my son.
Well, you said you killed your son. Make your mind up.
I would never. I confessed because I thought one of my children had done it. I'd already lost one. I couldn't bear to lose another.
So, you were willing to sacrifice yourself for your own children?
Of course. That's what fatherhood is. You see, when I made bail, I talked to all my kids and I realized that
It can't be less obvious. But it's so contrived. It's ridiculous. I didn't get his plans, his schemes. He said leave. You didn't leave it.
What?
What? I was fully prepared to hunt you down and kick your asses white. In fact, I was looking forward to it. But you're just here. Why aren't you hiding?
Want a drink?
No! What I want is his soul. You promised me one and I didn't get it.
No, I promised you an audience with my father, the one being who could give you a soul. That's all. Trading, isn't he? What annoyingly arbitrary and inscrutable answer did he give you?
That I'm perfect. Just the way I am.
What's wrong with that? Sounds good to me.
You wanted me to find you. Why?
Because I'm leaving town.
And? You wanted to say goodbye?
I guess out of all the wretched beings I've met, I don't entirely hate you. And
You know she's trying to kill you.
for what it's worth, Mazakin, I'm sorry you didn't get what you wanted.
You still here? Don't give up hope.
I'm sorry you didn't either.
What she needs is Eve. That's what she really
Doesn't mean
needs.
I won't.
Yeah.
Hands down. And she knows that's what she
What does
needs.
that mean?
That it ain't over till it's over.
What are you trying to take on God? Oh, you're gonna be right where Lucifer is.
Either of us.
How does that work? So does he fly so fast nobody can see him?
I guess.
All alone. There we go.
Hey,
Huh?
do you remember when I said that it might be useful to draw a parallel between your emotions and the case?
So he does all the time anyway.
So it turns out,
I mean, that's his
our killer-
trademark.
Our killer was an overbearing girlfriend trying to change her boyfriend because he couldn't deal with his family issues. So, you know,
Narcissism.
no parallel
Whatsoever.
whatsoever.
I think I was wrong.
I was wrong.
Apparently so.
Lucifer, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
You know, I was supposed to give you space so that you could deal with your issues.
Well, I didn't really help you, did I?
No. I ended up using the case to rush you anyhow.
Detective, you have been nothing but wonderful. And you deserve to hear those three words back. But the truth is, I'll never be able to say them to you. I've realized that I am my father's son. And as depressing as that is, it explains so much.
Well, you think you can't love because of your father's
Because he
dick?
feels God can't love. It makes no sense.
That is such a leap in logic. Holy
Really?
shit. I don't even want... Dude, he should win the Olympics. Got mental gymnastics he's doing to get to that conclusion.
Because the whole point of him is to say he's opposite from his father. So his father can't love. He is capable of love, right? So why all of a sudden you feel like you're him now? You think he's a pussy, that's it.
Like him, I am incapable of love.
That's bullshit.
Lucifer, I know you.
You do. You know I always tell the truth. Chloe, I am so sorry. But if I ever said those three words to you,
It would be a lie.
it would be a lie.
Oh, that's sad. Okay, that was Lucifer 5x09 Family Dinner. Nick, what do you think about that episode? And most importantly, what do you think about Dennis Haysberd's performance as God in his debut?
Man, Dennis Haysberd was okay. Wasn't bad.
Let's go to 1 to 10. What would you give him?
I guess I give him like a 6 or a 7. Like, he was fine. He's not great, but he's doing a decent enough job.
What would have been your idea of a good God for this show?
For this show?
Well, yeah, first this show and then in general.
For this show, I think it'd been better. But honestly, I think it'd been better if he was more like Lucifer. Like that way, all
George
the
Burns thing.
I guess maybe he's like. I feel like that.
Well, you're talking about personality, right? Not looks, of course.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course not. I'm talking about looks.
Okay.
I'm talking about personality. Like that way, all this stuff about Lucifer being like, "Oh, I am my father's son." That realization will make a lot more sense if they actually do have a lot more.
Yeah, they have nothing in common to their personality. Yeah. God is stoic and doesn't really say anything.
And Lucifer is an over emotional whiny bitch. They're like complete opposites.
Yeah,
they have nothing in common.
Nothing. It's almost polar opposite personalities. Lord was a whiny, defiance, crybaby, high pitched. God is stoic, deep voice, doesn't say too much. He is literally he's literally the complete opposite. So how you follow something you're the complete opposite? Makes no sense.
Yeah, it's too different.
Yeah. I liked it, but I pretty much agree with you. Me personally, I feel we could he right. I think it's one of the best performances I've ever seen him in. But I still went with a different choice. Even if you're going his way, Maybe Lawrence Fishburne. Fuck it.
I think Lawrence
manpower.
Yeah, I think Lawrence Fishburne would have done a good job.
Lawrence Fishburne, I think he would really kill it. Or I want Cliff Curtis, somebody more Middle Eastern looking and shit. Just because Bible, location.
It makes sense for that area.
Different, I mean, thing is, I'm willing to like show not tell. I don't want him to feel a godly presence. I want him to just be a godly presence, even when you don't look further from godly. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like Zeno, for example. Seen him a lot, but yeah, you know what I mean. Like he does look nothing like a god, but he is one. You know what I mean?
Honestly, like the example I always like to use for this kind of character would be like in Empire Strikes Back, we see Yoda for the first time. He's totally not what you expect Yoda to be.
Yoda's mad powerful.
Yeah, he's mad powerful, but he's just this goofy old dude living in the swamp.
Exactly. Like something like that.
Yeah.
Wolf in sheep's clothing, as I like to call it. Mm-hmm. That's what I like. You know what I mean? So when you see him bring rain and lightning and stuff, you know what I mean? He's like, oh, this kid is really is God shit. You know what I mean? Like, and so. But in Supernatural, like God is more like squirrely. You know what I mean? Not what you expect, but he is powerful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know that people still have that fear of him. But when you see him and you see what he acts, is like you don't get that vibe. You know what I'm saying? But him, they're going out the way to make him seem godly. That's just kind of
it's all too much.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, the thing is, they're making him seem godly in terms of like his presence as part of that, but it's not being conveyed to him because how everyone reacts to him.
Yeah, exactly. It should be in the way people react to him, and the way people and what he says.
Yeah, it's like the only one who really like reacts to him what you expect to be like maybe Linda, even though that's kind of a stretch.
Yeah, really. Like May's coming in acting all huff and puff. You're seeing God for the first time. You should be terrified. Everybody should be terrified. Everybody should be nervous to even talk to him. Mm-hmm. The fact that she just thinks she can boss you, I don't buy it.
Yeah.
Lucifer should be so shocked that he's here. He shouldn't even have these. Everything should be jumbled. You know what I mean? It should be a while from to form it. You know what I mean? Like he just going right into the fray. Like you have seen this nigga for he's hundreds of thousands of years, which makes no sense because 2 months on Earth is thousands of years. So that makes no sense. And in the comics, it was 10 billion years. So that's ridiculous. So.
Yeah, the numbers are all kind of weird.
They're really bad numbers in the show.
Yeah, I thought I was bad at numbers. Lucifer is making me seem like a mathematician.
Lucifer is retarded with numbers. You know what I mean? But anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
And in Bible and in the comics, he was in hell before humanity was even created. Or when it was first created.
Yeah. Even then, even in the show, they implied that the fall happened even back when Eve and Adam were still around.
Yeah. And 6,000 years, if 2 months is thousands of years, 6,000 years should be millions of years in hell.
Yeah, it's
maybe he was maybe saying it in Earth years. Maybe I don't know.
Thing is, the way I'm thinking about it, I think they might be going off of because the thing is, the Bible has a very different definition of how old the Earth is than science does. Mm-hmm. So maybe they're doing that. Maybe this is operating under young Earth numbers. Yeah. That's the only one. Even then, that doesn't. Even then, I feel like the number should still be larger.
And the whole thing with Michael, man, his thing is that he wants to be better. He lives in Lucifer's shadow. Lucifer's light bringer. Jealous. So what he did, he manipulated him to become fallen son, so he can take the glory. And now that his father sent him away because he knows what kind of piece of shit he is, now he's gonna be jealous. I'm telling you, he had his famous sword in his hand in the trailer. That nigga's gonna try to kill God or the will. I guarantee it. I'll put my money on that. It's gonna get nuts. If they show that Ballsy actually doing something like that, maybe. But so can actually kill God. So
yeah, should be.
And that's how he died in the comics. So not by Michael, but a different angel, but still. So I think that's what he's gonna do. He'll say fuck everything and just become mad hateful.
Mad hateful.
And so the Lord God smote poor Job with festering boils all over his body.
Oh man, I hate it when he tells this story.